Welcome to AN Laser Crafts. Today I will make some Christmas decorations. Well, let's get on to it. I thought it would be nice to start with something classic. I was going through some old stuff and actually found this old Hessian bag, which I thought that would be pretty cool to engrave on and use it as a Santa's bag. I found some high contrast graphic of Santa Claus and started the engraving process. I was a bit afraid the laser can damage the material or bleed through to the other side, but eventually the result was good. If we are talking Santa, I found this image of Lord Vader with beard and Santa's hat. I couldn't resist not to engrave it on a Christmas bauble. In the zoom in you can see that the laser engraved along with the wood grain. I heard somewhere that for wood engraving that's the better way to have more details visible. The final bubble ended up on a Christmas tree. I think it contrasted nicely with the green and red colors. That shape is not a Christmas tree. Also here we have Santa and his little helper, or as some people like to call them, Rick and Morty. Both I engraved on 3mm plywood. The cutting wasn't too bad. I think it took 5 or 6 passes to fully cut the shape out. If you talk Christmas, you couldn't skip Family Guy and the beloved Peter Griffin.
I brought these gifts for you, they're up in my...
Now it's sitting and lurking from the Christmas tree. Last shape I wanted to cut out was a snowflake, and who'd better suit with that crystal than Walter White or beloved Heisenberg. Here I switched to another plywood. It was also 3mm, but turned out density was much higher and cutting was really a nightmare. I think I did 10 or 12 passes and the edges were very heavily burnt despite using a lot of air pressure to get rid of the fumes and the residual from the burning. Now, the grand finale, the Keanu Cookies.
It's just a man himself. Yeah, look, he's growing young.
Well, he is growing young. Let's start with the early Keanu. This one's from 1992 Dracula by Coppola. Getting the right image for that was not easy. The whole movie is very dark, there's a low contrast of images. I tried to vectorize with several methods, but eventually all of them failed, so in the end I decided to just engrave an image. I tried to get as close as possible to a stencil. Well, you'll be the judge of it. I used gingerbread cookies for the engraving. I have to say this is not a bad material for that purpose. Coming up is the Keanu from 2005 Constantine movie. Here I was able to find some interesting graphics. Vectorization of these was not that hard. I just read some news that there might be a sequel to the movie, so that will be an interesting thing. Next one is 2006 Keanu from Scanner Darkly, the movie. This is actually an adaptation from a great book by Philip K. Dick. Here I wanted to try one trick. I was able to vectorize the graphic in 2 layers. The main one already looked well just by itself. The second one, it was more of the details that I wanted to add with a different setting and with the lower power. I think that would look much better on a bigger format, as the cookie was just 2 by 3 centimeters, so yeah. Then just a quick one from John Wick's trilogy. There were already nice stencils on the web, so I just took one of them. And last but not least...
We have a city to burn.
And we have a Keanu to burn. And I do not mean the console version. Let's try the PC one. Okay, let's not be too spiteful about it. Well, you'll be the judge of, is it the console or PC? Can you recognize, is it the Keanu? Well, I hope that Keanu wouldn't mind me playing with his image and engraving him on Christmas gingerbread cookies. Last but not least, I wanted to do the Cyberpunk cookie. This is for CD Projekt Red developers who are now struggling. They are now working their butts off to fix all the bugs and do all the patches for the players. Here I gather all the cookies. I think that will be a nice snack for the Christmas. I don't think they will survive long. Well, let's see. Anyway, I hope you all will have a good time during the Christmas. Hope I will see you with the next videos. If you like the video, please hit like and subscribe. Feel free to add a comment. Anyway, thanks very much. I hope I will see you soon. Bye.